Hey, hello YouTube, man. How you guys doing today? It is me again, your favorite Texas trucker, and yeah, I know it's been a while, right? And you know, I mean, I don't put videos out every week, man. Y'all know that. And even if I try to put them out regular, I don't get them out as regular as I like. And now we have 2 YouTube channels, but we'll talk about that later. So I'm here today. We're cleaning out our side box, right? I got a lot of junk up in there. Some stuff I need, you know, I mean, I do a lot of my own work on the road, so a lot of that's tools and, you know, O-rings and washers and bolts and nuts and copper fittings. And, you know, I've got electrical testing equipment in here. You know, a little bit of everything. I got a lot of stuff in here. But right now I'm cleaning out my side box. One of these bottles of hub oil turned upside down. Matter of fact, this culprit right here, this one right here, turned over inside my side box, and so now we're over here scrubbing it. But we're gonna be working on putting some content up this weekend, right? Or this week. I'm home until Thursday. This is Monday. I'm home until Thursday, and you know, we're gonna get this cleaned out. I've been dealing with this for a few weeks now, and it's time to get it all cleaned up, right? Get all this shit out of here, clean everything up, and then we're gonna do this other side box. So I don't have to wash this other side box out. You know, the other side box is nowhere near the condition that this one is in because I don't have hub oil over here. But we've got a lot of other stuff that we need to organize. You know, it's a bit of a mess. You know, we've still got a lot of stuff in here. Some of it's trash, you know, and we just need to put it up. You know, need to get it put up, taken care of regular, and so on. I got one tire, this one over here, that I'm gonna need to pay attention to here pretty soon. We're gonna have to change that tire out, replace it, probably here within the next few weeks. And then these 2 tires here will be next. They've still got a good amount of tread on them, so they're not ready to go yet, but they'll be next. A little bit of an update for you guys on YouTube that are not following me on Facebook. Okay, some of you guys are following me on Facebook, and you're well aware of the changes that I'm making out here, right? You know what me and my wife are doing. We've created the S&A Neal Transport LLC. We did that a while back. I think I've already told you all about that. We got our business accounts going. We've had that established for at least 3 or 4 months now, and we created our Facebook page, the S&A Neal Transport Facebook page, in order to support our growing business, because we've had plans for a while now to expand, to do a few things. I'm right on the edge of paying Blue off, so Blue is pretty much paid for. It's just now it's the time for us to look at expanding our operation and doing a little bit more than what we're doing. This last couple of weeks, Blue just about fucking pissed me off. Well, there ain't no just about to it. Blue pissed me off, and we had to do some more repair work. None of it really major. all told, in the last month, we've put about $2,000 more worth of repairs into the truck. Only one of those was a major do-it-now, type deal. The cam sensor went out again for the second time. We're just going to let this drain over here for a little bit. Let all that stuff drain up out of there, and we'll come back and we'll finish the cleanup. Meanwhile, I'm going to kick back in my son's car. I'm using his car today. So we're going to kick back in his car and talk to y'all. All right. So the cam sensor went out, right? And unfortunately, when the cam sensor goes out, that's one of those, that's one of those things where you just don't operate the truck anymore until it gets fixed. And then shortly after that, one of the sending units for the for one of the injectors, I think it was the number 2 injector, went out. And so anyway, I got it fixed and came home, and now we're talking about getting another truck. We're looking at another truck. For those of you that don't follow me on Facebook, it is a 2006 Volvo 880. It's the largest Volvo that they have on the road. It's got a D16 engine in it, and we've done a lot of research on the D16, and we've also done a lot of research on what's already been done on this particular D16. So we have some high hopes that hopefully this will be a decent truck for us. It's not going to cost us like Blue has. We're going to park Blue for a couple months. I'm going to take Blue up to Elite. We're going to park it at Elite, and we're just going to let it sit there for the next couple months while I run this Volvo. I picked the Volvo up next month here in February. Shit. It says I have a low battery. Y'all hold on for a second. Let me get my charger. I guess then we'll move up into the truck. This fucking iPhone, man, eats batteries like you wouldn't believe. So, shit. And my charger is not where I left it. Alright. Hopefully it'll be up here in the truck. If it's not in the truck, we're going to have to go ahead and shut this off and do something else. So, hopefully it's my charger is up here in the truck. And nope. It doesn't fucking look like my charger's up here in the truck. Alright. Let me find my charger. We're going to shut this off, and we will edit it back in when we're ready to put this video up. Alright? Y'all stand by. We'll catch you back here in a few minutes. Hey, man, I'm back. Man, how you guys doing again? My phone's still plugged in. I'm kicked back in bed right now. I finished cleaning out the side box. I got it all cleaned. I got it all cleaned up. I got it all dried up. And got all the stuff organized and put up. I've still got trash laying out there on the ground. I'm going to go out there and pick it up here in a minute, but I'm just kind of kicking back. This morning I've driven over to Haltom City. Sorry, I got a piece of trash from inside my side box. I had my head all up in there. Anyway, I just drove up to Haltom City to get a new thermostat for my rooftop AC. The thermostat for my rooftop AC broke. And so I've had to go up and get one to replace it, especially if I'm going to hire another driver for that truck. We got to have that in there. But anyway, I wanted to continue what I was saying. I was talking about that we're buying another truck. I should pick it up in February. Yeah, for those of you guys that have been following me, you're already well aware of it. For those of you that are not following me on Facebook, I'll put pictures of the truck up here. We'll pause for just a second, and then we'll load some pictures up, let y'all see what the truck looks like, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit about the truck and what our plans are for S&A Neal Transport LLC. All right, we'll see y'all here in a couple minutes. Hey, okay, we're back, man. So y'all saw the pictures of the truck. It's a Volvo 880. It's got the D16 engine in it. I'm not a Volvo guy, but I was sold on that truck. Maybe I didn't get the best deal in the world on it, but I'm happy with the deal that I got. And we're hoping that that truck holds up over time. Anyway, we did get the side boxes cleaned out and put that electrical cable up. There's nothing wrong with it, but that's the bag of trash. And ignore all this stuff right here. It'll blow out. Well, we've got it all at least, partly organized in here. We got to keep a lot of stuff to work with out on the road here, and that way we can keep this truck running, and I don't have to pay maintenance costs. I do want to talk about Blue for a minute. All right, we're kicked back in my son's car. I do want to talk about Blue for a minute. This truck has been a frustration, man. It's been a big frustration on me. And I know some of you guys, man, have been following me for a long time. Told me this truck was going to break me and I ought to get rid of it. Problem is, I got too much into it to get rid of it. And as of next month, it's paid for. So, there's that. I'm at the point where I don't know if I've passed that point where I'm not going to have to be doing repairs on it constantly, or if I'm never going to pass that point. The three recent repairs I've done to it were all really routine maintenance items, I guess. No, they're repairs. I had a couple wheel seals that were out, and I had to replace them. The clutch was out of adjustment. We had to fix it. We had a massive oil leak coming out of the cam follower plates, and we had to tighten those down and fix them. We had the cam sensor go out, and we had a sending unit for the number 2 injector go out. All that happened in just a matter of a couple of weeks. There's a couple things I'm going to have to do to it. And I had to replace a broken shock. There's a couple things I'm going to have to still do to it. I'm going to have to replace the front springs, and I'm going to have to replace the bushings and the pins in the rear suspension. Hopefully once we have those things done, then everything pretty much is finished. We still need to pull apart the rear differential and inspect it and replace the seals on it. That's a definite we need to do. And then most everything else is cosmetic. Eventually I'm going to have to open up the engine and get inside of it so that we can fix those cam followers. It's about a $2,000 job that I'm not looking forward to doing. We're going to, I don't remember if I said this in the first couple clips of this video, but what we're going to do is we're going to park Blue for a couple months. We're going to run the Volvo. We're going to try to make sure that the Volvo doesn't have any major issues with it, and any issues that do show up, we're going to try to take care of it. Meanwhile, we're going to try to save money, put money aside, so that we can do a couple of the big money repairs on Blue. The front springs, which are probably going to be another $2,000 job, and the rear suspension, which is probably going to be $1,500 to $3,000, anywhere in that ballpark. I really don't know. We're going to try to get both those things done to it, and then Blue's just going to sit. We'll use Blue as a backup if we need to use Blue as a backup. And then once we have the Volvo where I'm fairly confident that it's not going to break down and I feel like that I can take it out and I can run it, and use it, I'm going to transfer everything out of my truck, out of Blue, into the Volvo. The Volvo is going to be the truck that I take over. And then we're going to hire a driver for Blue. All right, so we're going to need a driver that's willing to take Blue over. Blue is not a new truck. It doesn't come with all the amenities that a 2016 truck comes with. And it has issues. You know, it's got a few issues. There's a few quirks with the truck, you know, that I'm going to have to slowly get fixed. I'm going to continue doing repairs to it. The air conditioning system in Blue doesn't work worth a shit. As long as you're driving, it's usually okay. You know, at least it keeps it comfortable in there. Once you stop for the night, it just can't keep up. So we have the rooftop AC on it. We got a generator mounted on the back. That stuff's going to stay on the truck. That generator or that rooftop AC will freeze your ass out, you know. But you're responsible, you know, whoever drives the truck's responsible for the gas in it. I'll pay for the fuel, but, you know, they're going to have to be responsible for the gas and the generator. Use it as a tax deduction or something. We're planning to hire a driver and pay him as an employee. We're not going to pay him as 1099. The driver that we hire will start at 25% of the gross revenue, meaning that his pay is going to be based off the gross before any deductions. That's like before fuel, before any maintenance, before Elite takes their 15% out or 25% out, whatever. I only have one trailer. My trailer's going with my truck. So this truck will pull a company trailer until I can afford to buy a second trailer. Once I can afford to buy a second trailer, then they'll get, you know, they'll still get the same amount of money. It's not going to make any difference. And then I will pay when I pay them. We'll take their taxes out, same as we would any other employee. So it's not going to be paid on a 1099. Do not have an insurance plan, so I'm not going to be offering insurance, at least not yet. Hopefully we will get to a point where I can offer insurance, and we definitely are trying to work towards that direction, but you know, it's going to take a little bit of time to get there. I intend to pay a driver bonuses based on performance. You know, the bonuses are not going to be a set amount, but we are going to pay bonuses based on performance. They will probably be quarterly bonuses. We don't have all that worked out just yet, but if you're interested, you know, and if you're not, that's fine. Like I said, the truck's paid off as of next month, so it's not going to really cost me anything for it to sit there. You know, if it sits there with no driver, then I'll use it as a backup truck if I need a backup truck. If we have a driver for it, then it'll generate revenue, and you know, we'll put a driver to work. So when I get ready to upgrade Blue, which will be the next truck that I buy, the next truck that I buy will upgrade Blue. Whatever driver's in Blue will have the option of keeping Blue as his truck, or moving to the new truck that I buy. If when I buy the second truck, if the driver in Blue has an interest in purchasing this truck, then we may work a deal out with him to purchase it. But as of now, it's not for sale. I was going to get rid of it. I was fed up with it. I was tired of dealing with it, but we're not going to sell it now. We're going to use this truck to generate revenue, you know, and to get us a driver. So that's where it is. All right, man, that's my update. We're going to put up a couple more videos today, okay? Where I'm fixing to edit this video, start it loading, and then we're going to do a couple more videos. Be looking over from now till Thursday. Be looking for a good amount of video to be hitting YouTube from us. 2 channels. We'll talk about that in the next video. Okay, peace out.